Welcome to the Overthinking Olympics. Today's featured athletes are the one who replays a 3-second text message for 3 hours, the one who argues with imaginary people in the shower, and the legend who lies awake at 3 a.m., remembering something embarrassing from 2014, and your gold medalist, undefeated champion of unnecessary thoughts, me. Seriously, if overthinking were a sport, I'd have sponsorship deals by now. Nike would call, just don't do it. You ever catch yourself overthinking something so small, it feels like your brain's doing a full-scale crime investigation? Like, did they say thanks or thanks? There's a difference, right? One feels polite, the other feels like they secretly hate you. And then there's that moment. They see your message but don't reply. That's when your brain goes, okay, time to question every life decision I've ever made. So you refresh the chat, close the app, open it again, refresh, close, open. Congratulations. You've just performed a digital rain dance for attention. Overthinking is basically mental cardio. You get sweaty, tired, your heart's racing, but you're still in the same exact spot. You end up exhausted, eyes twitching, brain fried, and for what? You just burned 500 calories worrying about punctuation. Meanwhile, your logical brain, you know, the part that's supposed to help, just stands there like a lazy gym coach. It's like, hey, maybe just text them again? And your anxiety's like, no, we die first. Honestly, I think my brain just loves chaos. It treats peace like a boring Netflix show. Like, oh look, inner peace? Meh. Let's rewatch every embarrassing moment of my life, season 7. So here I am, running mental marathons at 2 a.m., getting absolutely nowhere. But hey, at least I'm consistent. And the worst part? It feels productive. Like, wow, I'm really thinking this through. No, you're not. You're just tired for no reason. Welcome to my brain's gym. Open 24/7. Results not guaranteed. You know what's wild? Overthinking doesn't come during important decisions. Like, should I quit my job? Or should I move cities? No, no, no. It attacks when I'm trying to text someone back. I once spent 20 full minutes deciding whether to say hi or hey. That's not a greeting. That's a hostage negotiation. I type, hi, then I delete it. Then hey, delete again. Now I'm staring at my screen like I'm defusing a bomb labeled social anxiety. And if I finally send it, I instantly regret it. Was that too dry? Should I have added an emoji? Maybe 2 emojis? No, that's desperate. Wait, am I desperate? Congratulations, brain. You've turned a 2-letter word into a full-blown existential crisis. Then there's the classic social nightmare. Someone waves. You wave back. Except they were waving at someone behind you. Now you're left pretending to stretch just to hide the shame. Welcome to the awkward games, where every move is painful and every prize is humiliation. Gold medal goes to the guy who tries to act like he totally meant to wave at a lamppost. And the real championship? It happens at bedtime. You're seconds away from sleep, your blanket's perfect, your breathing's peaceful, and then your brain goes, hey, remember that thing you said in 2017? Oh great, thanks brain. Perfect timing. I've been dying to relive my middle school awkward phase right before REM sleep. Then it escalates. What if I left the door unlocked? What if I picked the wrong career? What is the meaning of life? And just like that, 3 a.m. becomes the national finals of Overthinking Olympics. And the worst part? You're exhausted from thinking about things that never even happened. No solutions. Just anxiety and an imaginary medal for mental gymnastics. The truth is, overthinking isn't some evil monster hiding in the dark corners of your brain. It's actually your mind trying to help you, but in the most annoying way possible. It's like an overprotective parent who constantly goes, don't do that, you might regret it. And you're like, okay, thanks, mom. But can I breathe first? At first, that voice seems smart. It's cautious, reasonable, logical, but then it starts going overboard. Don't do that, or that. Actually, just don't do anything. And that's when your brain turns from guardian angel to helicopter parent with trust issues. We think we're being wise, analyzing every angle, predicting every outcome, but sometimes we're just decorating our anxiety with logic. Like it's still panic, just wearing glasses now. Philosophers call it analysis paralysis. I call it brain buffering. You know that feeling when you think so hard that your thoughts start lagging? Like you were reflecting on life a second ago, and now you're just staring at the wall, wondering how long you've been blinking. That's overthinking in its purest form, a mental loading screen that never finishes. You keep waiting for a solution, but all you get is the spinning circle of doom inside your head. Overthinking pretends to be deep, but really, it's just fear cosplaying as philosophy. And maybe, just maybe, the goal isn't to think less, but to think lighter. To stop carrying every what if like it's a sacred truth and finally admit, maybe not every thought deserves a TED Talk. You ever notice how the more you think, the less you actually do? It's like the brain tricks you into believing that worrying counts as productivity. Spoiler, it doesn't. I'll spend an entire hour planning how to say good morning, then the person doesn't even reply. So now I'm just here, mentally reviewing a conversation that never even happened. Overthinking is wild because you start predicting disasters that don't exist. Like, what if I mess up that presentation? What if I trip in front of everyone? What if the earth just explodes? Meanwhile, reality's like, dude, calm down. You're just ordering at McDonald's. And then there's texting. I'll write a message, delete it, rewrite it, reread it aloud, and still end up saying nothing. The irony? The people who don't overthink just live effortlessly. They post cringe selfies. They send you up texts. They quit jobs with zero plans. And somehow they're thriving. While I'm here, rereading a text I sent 3 days ago to see if a period made me sound too aggressive. It's honestly like being stuck in a 24/7 mental committee meeting, and everyone inside my brain is yelling, what if we made things more complicated? I envy people whose internal monologue is just elevator music. Must be nice to live rent-free in your own head. Sometimes I wish I could be like them, just existing without running a background PowerPoint presentation in my brain. But no, my mind insists on holding the overthinking Olympics. And guess what? Gold medalist. Every single time. Maybe the goal isn't to stop overthinking, because honestly, you can't just turn it off like a switch. Your brain's been training for years. It's basically an athlete in mental gymnastics. But maybe the point is to notice when you're spiraling and gently tell your brain, hey, we've done enough rehearsals. The show's over. Because not every thought deserves an audience. Not every worry deserves a round of applause. Sometimes peace isn't about silence. It's about ignoring the noise that doesn't matter. And maybe peace starts when the mind finally shuts up, even for a minute. And in that minute, you remember, you're still here. You're not your thoughts. You're the one who's listening to them.